Okay, so hello, fellow YouTubers and any fellow vloggers who are out there. Hey, Sammy. If you like this. So I decided to show you some of my artwork. I told you in my first video that I love doing art, and I showed you my art wall that I never asked my parents before I did it. I just did it. So anyway, so in high school, let's see, sophomore year, I took Art 1, and this year, junior year, last semester, I took Art 2. So I'm going to show you the artwork that I did in those classes, starting with level 1. Okay, here is the portfolio I had. I designed it, didn't have much time to design it, so it kind of came out crappy. This, you can't see it, all the colors off, but this is supposed to be, it's made out of, what is it? What is it called? What's it called? Pastels, no, something like that. This is volcano, and it's pretty cool looking. It smudges though, so it's kind of annoying. I have to keep it in its own little thing. So set that aside. Let's see. This is one thing I did. It's 3D, and you can see it's got my initials, the E right there, the G right there in the background, and the K, EPK Elizabeth. I won't tell you my last name, safety reasons. But then it's got like this stuff. It was pretty, I didn't mind drawing it. I hated coloring it in though, because we had to do shading with colored pencils, and it was a pain. This is a corner street view. This was an okay project. It took a while, and towards the end I just kind of went, just screw this, so I just, towards the end, I kind of just drew. I didn't really think about proportions and stuff. This is a, what's it called? A college, something like that. This is a ink thing of my face. Let's see. That right there is that's my initials in Japanese or Chinese or something like that. I used a stamp. This has a CD I took over, and it has lyrics to a song I liked at the time. And then I've got sayings. And then this right here is a microphone because I love hence singing. And stars and stuff like that, and flowers. This was pretty fun. I liked this upside down. I liked painting it. This was in paint, and it's been, what's the word? It has that clear sticky stuff put over it. But what we had to do is we drew this out, then we painted it, and then we had to have most of it circular, you see. And then we had to cut out the angular shapes we drew and rotate them. So you can see like this part was supposed to go right here, or like this part was supposed to go over here. And it looks cool. I need to show you this in color, but this was an exercise we had to do for the colors. We had to do the colors and everything. I didn't too much care for that one. This was my first official drawing of my hands. It took a while, but I liked doing the hands. I can do my hands a lot better now because I've practiced. But I had a locket, and see, it says, you can't see it. It says love locket. No, it says love you. I thought it said love locket. Oh, that's what I titled it. I titled it Love's Locket. See? And yeah. This was our very first official thing we had to do. We had to take and draw pencils and make it into something crazy. So I decided to do a roller coaster. It was a pain, especially with the crossbars, because that took forever and ever, and then I messed up on some of the coloring. But hey, it was level 1, so she went lenient. This is a self-portrait. I did not like doing this because I don't really like pictures of me, much less drawing my face. And that is all of level 1. I think I tore something. Now we'll move on to what I did last time, level 2. I tried to do my name in graffiti. This was our final project we had to do. It's me. She took this picture while I wasn't looking, so I just went with it. You can't see it. It's an abstract face thing. We used oil pastels, I think, and you can't see it, but this is like, it's like blues and greens, and then the hair area is all reds and oranges, and my hands pinks and purples, and the background's black and gray. That was okay. Then we had to do this one. It's a futuristic-ish room. You can't see it, but it's supposed to be, this is a history picture, and it shows old, like, New York City. And this is supposed to be the year 3012. I was not very creative with the year. And then you got the game system hooked up, and you got the big screen TV. This is supposed to be a window, so we're supposed to be in outer space. And then I just threw in, I needed something for the ceiling, so I just threw in a bed on the ceiling. I always had to tell people what it was. They were like, what's that on the ceiling? And I'm like, a bed. So, this is a abstract still life we had to do. I did not like it, because I like to draw realistically. And so we had to take, what we did was we drew it out, and then traced over all the lines with a fine point marker, and then we colored in a little bit with a magic marker, and then we took a little wet paintbrush and go over it, and it spreads it out and makes it all watery-ish. I didn't really care for that one. I did it though. This is a charcoal still life we did. This was okay. I didn't get the proportions quite right because it was a pain trying to measure it, so I just was like, the same with my other one. I got tired and just said, I'm just going to draw what I see. It came out okay though. This was my first time using charcoals, so it was a little difficult, but it was okay. Most of my stuff was okay. This is another abstract thing that we did in level 2, and what it is there are 4 hidden objects in here. I will give you a second to see if you can find them. Okay, now I will point them out. Here is a music symbol. You can see it's one of those. Now I turn it. Here is a coffee mug because I like to do clay pottery and stuff. This one's the most difficult, I think. It's a book. You can't really see it. And this is a symbol for my favorite church, Elevation Church. I love them. Been there once, but I want to go back. It's their symbol. And this one, the hardest thing with this one was doing all the designs. Because some of them I came up, I think most of them I came up with on my own. And I'm horrible at doing designs. So that's that. Now I will show you, I don't know if you can see me, it's dark in here. Where is it? I'll show you some of my, let me put this down here. Sorry about that itself. I'm trying to multitask. I will show you some of my pottery. Thank you for being patient and understanding. It's all wrapped up. I was going to sell some of this, so it's like, yeah. I would show you, my coolest thing I did is a elf woman. It's a bust of an elf woman. So cool. It's going to be put in an art show. So that's cool. But here is a mug I made. You can see the handle, it's all twisted. I haven't used any of this yet because I'm scared to. I'm just scared that something's going to happen to it. It's going to get busted. I made this one on the pottery wheel. It was a pain in the butt to make, but it came out alright. It's not the best. I'll finish showing you this later because this video is getting kind of long. So it's not really that good anyway. What else? Oh, here's the lyrics. Not the lyrics, but the script for the play I'm going to be in, The Penny Dreadfuls, that I told you about in, I think I said something about it in the first video. But it's cool. I got practice tomorrow after school, rehearsals and stuff. We have a full run through, so gotta do that. And sorry, I think I'm getting something, or it's just cold. Like I said, I can't think of anything else. So post, subscribe, all that. Love y'all. Look out for my next video. I'm gonna try to post if not daily, at least once a week. Because I'm using my brother's phone for this, so he's very protective of it. Anyway, I will talk at y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I will vlog at y'all later, and post, subscribe. I said that already. So, bye again. Bye.